What's up, everybody? I had a wild day. Long story short, my ex-wife um had a her neighbor had a fire, so I ended up evacuating my ex-wife and the dog that we co-parent and my ex-wife's birds, and I ended up bringing them to my place, and they spent the night. My whole apartment looked like a menagerie. And then today helped her get cleaned up and get the animals back home and stuff. So it's been a bit wild. So I'm not at Overwatch practice today. The kids are in the lab with one of my colleagues, and so I'm just on a Discord call with them right now, spectating the game. I'm going to turn the game on real quick, and I'm just going to kind of live coach them as we go along. So players, as you're checking this out in review, just kind of keep an eye out for things. I'm going to try to tab through different roles and see what's up. But here we go. All right, stream is up and going on the Coach Guest channel.
Hey guys, I'll just send it back at him.
Oh! Send back to spawn?
Hey guys, there was 3 of their ults.
Yeah. Alright, so when they're spawn camping like this, find a unique door to go out of. Like, if you go hard left or hard right, they don't usually expect that. Yeah, kind of go over by Reaper. And I just go, like, all the way around left. That way they can't just assume you're in that normal funnel. Or all the way right.
Fire!
Good position, Cheese Wizard.
What's your YouTube channel called?
It's called Coach Guess. I'll put it in the Overwatch replays tab. And that one's just all my video game stuff. I used to have some on my personal account, but the more I start getting involved with esports, I figured it was better to split the channels. Don't forget to help your tanks. Alright, so with 6v6, you want to get 3 on the payload and 3 pushing up. You got 2.5 right now, so just make sure that you're always getting that 3. It'll show you the number indicator up top. Just to... Oh! That's 2. Alright, you're alone up there, guys. I would back up just enough so you don't die. Oh, yeah. But be ready to sprint back in if you can. Sojourn's got a touch. Hey, that'll work. We're getting some ults on it. Alrighty.
Oh, holy.
It's a little Leroy Jenkins, but gotta do what you gotta do in overtime. Alright. Honestly, it's like moments like that are part of why Lucio and Zen are so powerful, because one Zen trance could have canceled all of that.
Yeah, I gotta get off. Yeah.
Alright.
Alrighty. See you later, Cheese Wizard.
Well, we could go to 5v5 now.
Actually, I was to say this. Like, I would go to 5v5.
That is what we shall do.
And then you can get ends on her roll, and and TJ, and then perhaps have Talmadge just solo tank.
Sure.
What am I doing?
Or as I say, or we can have either or. I've got both of you listed flexing for tank and DPS.
Yeah, I'm very flexible.
I
Well-
just kind of can fill in whatever we're missing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and honestly, a lot of times I'm tempted to have Zero and Cheese Wizard because of the primary supports. With Cheese Wizard just basically heal bot pumping out as much as he can,
And
and
then just me play Zenyatta.
actually yes, because even though in the ladder and the meta he's underrated, for what we do and the teams we play against, he works so well, and you play him really well. Because it basically turns it into 1 tank, 2.5 DPS, and 1.5 support. And again, like with over ulting, Zen just completely board flips that with one button. Like if you think getting 5 eliminations with the Death Blossom is cool, or even comboing 4 ults is cool.
Fine, did you just got clapped? I faked him by going off this direction, and then I threw a fire strike back, and at the same time, Tessa shot him with Ana as Ana.
Mute
Died
in game.
instantly.
Oh, got him.
Mute in game.
I keep hitting M on accident because I'm hitting the space bar.
Mike, you're anyway. Blank. 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 Blank.
The Junkrat is trying to get me to high ground with him.
Bye. Nope. I'm out.
Got the big head.
Yes.
No.
I'm having too much fun with this, aren't I? Whoops. Alright. Oh, they're still waiting on a game.
Bro. Having a 1v1 with the Cavs.
Bye. Miss.
So we're just chilling on stream.
Mike.
Oh.
Chilling on stream, waiting for their game to
I don't
queue.
know how I got that, but I did.
I watched all of that while I was asleep.
I'm out. Survived.
Ow. No. Yes.
Bye.
Oh no, I almost got you too, Brant. Off the edge.
Me watching
There
the
we
Ana
go.
primary fire into my shield.
Oh my
You
goodness.
gonna run, Evan?
Wow.
What?
Or are you gonna run?
That's a good question. Next question.
Thomas, I can hear it clacking in your mic. It's almost louder on the mic than it is like actually in real life.
Yeah.
Okay, side note, while they're picking their heroes, I love like the little cute ads and ads that the environment people put, like with the flying sand bikes or whatever. Alright. It's been interesting.
I love manipulating hitboxes.
Kevin, great. Like, what do you? So, do you like to? I have a question for you, Hal.
What's
do
up?
you switch people out, like like between rounds?
Game?
Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so, and it's actually perfect that I can explain this on stream because there'll probably be some other coaches like in our league that are trying to figure these rules out.
I got one.
So, so each week we play one match, and that match is the first to 3 wins. So sometimes it'll just be 3 wins or 3 losses, and that's it. But the first one, I can't remember what kind of what mode it is, but let's say, actually, I think it's Flashpoint or Control. I think it's Control. So we end up playing a Control map. You have to finish the Control map. So the first one to get 2 maps on Lijiang Tower or Ilios or something. So I can't switch people between round 1 and round 2. I have to wait until the Control map is finished. And so during preseason, I'll definitely make those rotations and get people in. And then during the early games, like especially if we're a little rolly, I'll get people swapped around. Other times, I'll make like tactical decisions, like, hey, we need to get this person on tank or this person on support because of different hero pools that people have. For example, Chris, Chris isn't on stream right now, but he's a really good Genji player. And so if we just need him to babysit a Widowmaker, I'm going to sub Chris in on Genji for that counter. Because Tevin can do it, But if Tevin can hold down the Widowmaker and have Chris flanking him, we win. But we've had a couple times where coaches will like either swap players between round 1 and round 2, like on an escort map, or we've had times where like, oh, don't forget to cap it, where they won't set the correct map mode, and so they'll do round 1, and then it'll just say game over, and it won't swap, so you can do the other side of it. So I can't swap people then. And likewise, you can't swap roles then. So like, for example, Zero plays all 3 roles. I can't swap Zero from support to tank in the middle of a map. So like, if he's tanking this game, he has to tank the rest of this game. But let's say win or lose, we go on to a hybrid map, like Power ISO. Okay, let's switch Zero over to support. And you can totally do that between each map, but not within a map, if that makes sense.
There has been problems with that.
Do it often?
Oh, what was that?
Do you do it very often?
So early on, especially when I'm trying to get a gauge of where everyone's at, and like if we're rolling pretty well, I try to do it as well. If we're in really sweaty situations, I'm gonna try to get the best lineup I think works as possible. So it really depends on where we're at, but especially during preseason, everyone will get in the game during preseason. So like even if we 3-0 or 0-3 all of our preseason games, between you and Zero and Masked, all of you will get at least 2 maps on tank. Now, truthfully, like if the other teams are down for it, I ask them if they want to play out the rest of the series, even if it's like a 5-0 and we just raffle stomp them. That happens. But getting just used to how the maps play, playing against other teams, because some teams have really wide skill gaps. So like there was one that we played last year where their team captain was a Masters tank and everyone else was silver. And so it was, we figured out real quick of, hey, just flank the rest of the team and then the tank falls over. But anyway, I need to stop yapping so y'all can finish this map. If you can stall that echo, do it, but don't die. But they're like just enough so it doesn't cap over. Touch it? Touch it? Oh, okay. Oh, darn. Yep. I have a hard time doing it just because of how fast these things tick. But I've seen some really nutty stalls where like you just touch it just enough and then you stall it out and the team comes back. It's a heartbreaking way to lose, but you gotta tip your hat. Nice. But,
Oh, that's a lot of DP.
yeah.
Oh, anti-hit.
That Ana's popping.
Yeah, that Ana is doing really well.
Yeah, so yeah, innocent being if you can go babysit that Ana.
Oh.
Or maybe she's babysitting you. Shoot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna change the Reaper. I don't know.
Alright, dead. Orb dead.
So with the way they're playing right now, Deeps, yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, getting some flank action could really throw off their support. Okay, now wipe them, finish the fight, send them to spawn, and you should have the win. How far they're gonna have to walk. Get the kills, get the kills. It's a little counterintuitive. Nice, that should be it. Get 3 on point, and then 0. If you push up, you should be able to carnage them, or rampage them. Like right through one of those doorways. Yeah, they're lining up for you.
Do it.
Do it. Yep.
Right after. Oh. Wait, no, 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 no. Get out like damn. No.
Turret.
No.
Oh
How
my
did I get
gosh.
off on my cooldown?
It's just the two of them. No. Oh, three of them. And now they got respawns. Might have to make a sock touch.
I'll be able to make it on.
It's not gonna last long. That turret.
I was time.
Tragic.
Dang.
Yeah,
Killed
that's
him just a little too early. Yep.
what we can do.
Oh, is Smash done?
Actually,
Yeah, because whenever they're done, y'all should definitely head on home.
Norman, do you think we have enough for one more? Okay. Sweet. Alright. Alright. It's like max 15. Yeah. Generally. Competitive can run longer, but we're not running competitive, so.
Yeah. Dude, League gets one practice game and that's it.
Yeah.
Nah, they
Ho
can.
ho ho. Do they have like a quick play where they can just jump out if it's time kind of thing?
I think they do have a quicker, like a faster gameplay. I think one of them can go for like 20 minutes.
Well, yeah, because I know.
Full rush.
Yeah, because I know some go for like an hour and a half, like if the teams get sweaty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. That's why I could never get into League. I tried. I really did.
But you didn't. Just too much.
It's too slow for me. That's the reason I don't like Valorant very much either.
I swear, dude. I can pacify every random Overwatch player.
Here, bro.
What?
Stop shooting me. Oh.
It's Overwatch. They're supposed to shoot you.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
talk
the
about
whole
somebody
point.
else. Somebody else was shooting me. Who was it?
The pillow.
That's how you know she's an
First,
Ana player, guys.
what's up? I'm kind, but this guy isn't. Ow. Ow.
Did you just try and sleep me from the
No,
corner
no,
of
See
my
this
vision?
archipelago? No, I didn't. No, I
You
didn't.
did.
No, I didn't. What happened to my grenade?
I ate it.
I know you did. No, no, I didn't try to sleep you.
The pillow under their corpse.
What are you doing?
Good night.
No, I did not.
We have a strike squad, dude.
I know you do. Give me.
No. Why does Az have to exist? Don't play Tetris.
Ah, hello, Mystery Hanzo. A diva in deathmatch. Of course it's defend.
Man, why?
I don't like defending on this map. It's less fun.
Well, it depends on how good. Well, it depends on how good you are at long range hit scan. Double sniper monkey.
I'm more worried about that.
Double sniper? Ooh, let's do it.
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah.
I was gonna say I was gonna play maybe Ash, but
Oh, you want me to change? I can change.
I mean, like, do you feel more comfortable playing Ash or like?
I do play
or Hanzo.
Oh, Winston, that was a
Hanzo?
long
No,
time
no,
ago.
I don't.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, I mean Hanzo's harder with all this open air, but
Yeah. Yeah, I
You
do.
can make it work though.
I know Tevin could.
projectiles are not my strong.
I have. Projectiles are my strong suit.
Attackers incoming. Stop the pain. Let's move out.
Hey, they've got a diva.
Stand up straight.
so,
Oh,
oh yeah. Yes. So we're basically playing a 4 sniper build right now. So I want to make sure to not stack up too. Nice. Good job, Ends. Okay. But yeah, I want to make sure they don't stack up too much, but don't get too far away that you can't help the widow.
I was kind of in that position, anyways. I also
Yeah.
just
Diva drops the voice line too. Wow.
Which one?
I don't like it.
I haven't even.
Oh, Genji behind.
Do it again. Make him go night night. Oh.
Oh,
Woo.
of course I start.
Okay, I gotta switch off. The Widow, 'cause they gotta get you. I just really does not like this.
gotta take,
Yep.
take my.
You're alone?
Let's see. I'm gonna play Cassidy.
Oh,
I'm not finished.
Oh, the only one that didn't respawn with us.
and the one with the least movement ability.
We are down both supports, so back out.
I'm on my way back.
With the way Diva and Genji are going, it might be worth swapping to a more mobile like Moira or Mercy.
I can go.
But with both those ults, I'd use those ults first. But
Hold on. Reloading.
Ash low.
You're powered up. Get in there.
No, I can't hit my shot.
The norm.
nice one,
Sting.
nice one.
Mercy dead. Oh, Genji on me. Genji on me. Okay, look.
Oh, as you trance over the dead Ana's body.
I chased him down.
But honestly, that is the game within the game, playing Zen into Genji, because Genji's gonna come for you, and if you're not careful, he's gonna take your lunch money. But if you have that trance ready every time he blades, you're gonna force him to swap. Same thing with like Reaper, Pharah, Soldier, those big damage ults. Heck, I've bullied Reinhardt's into swapping because I'm just shredding their shield and they can't get effective shatters.
Tell me where you are next time, my name.
Let me get up to the surface.
Oh, that's dead.
Ooh, that. Right here.
Genji, no deflect.
Sorry, folks.
Oh, hello, Genji.
Oh, I got totally good.
Right, so
This is not gonna be
yeah,
good.
so Genji's carrying. Winston, do as much as you can. What's a good swap? Yeah, there you go. Because the other big stinker is like when you get in matches, I can't call swaps for you guys. So you got to know like, okay, we've got a hard Genji to deal with. Maybe not run Widowmaker into him. I mean, we started that, so that's fine.
Oh,
Okay, that's just bullying. That's a hate crime.
No, for real.
So anyway, throws a bubble shield in front of the mob. So anyway,
Genji no deflect.
Nice.
Genji dead.
Oh, I went too forward.
went into the
Yeah!
Woo!
Yes!
Hog.
the Deadeye value.
Nice, she just ulted so she could reback. They didn't realize how tricky that is.
You know you can climb those crates to get to the high ground, right?
Ooh, can they get the meals? No!
I don't think I was not able to out heal that. I'm sorry.
They got a Reaper, they got a Reaper.
I don't think it likes you very much.
Nope. After what I did to them, yeah. My man. We're down. I'll get him. Back here.
Good positioning, Lando. Yep.
Oh. Thought I was able to get him back.
So remember, your job isn't just to shoot them a lot; it's to make sure they get eliminated.
Ash dead.
Yeah.
Reaper hat. That low. Reaper dead.
Baptist.
Sorry, I did not sleep well yesterday. Again, had 2 birds, a dog, and an ex-wife all at my house. But in case anyone's worried, everyone got out just fine. It's going to be messy and expensive for them. Nothing they can't do.
Ooh, I got the mercy. Oh, oh, yeah.
Good timing on that jump.
Leave a hat.
Give out a mech. Oh, Reaper's not coming.
Ash,
Reaper's on point.
caller, tagger, bagger,
Item.
and then swap targets if she won't go down. Yep.
Oh, she's low.
This Mercy, getting on the Mercy herself, or even getting like back on Mercy at the same time. Oh, that's a primal.
Guard. I wasn't able to get it. They all moved out of the way this time. They knew what to do.
Well,
Oh, I couldn't.
it was better to move the mob out of the way.
Yeah.
Than anything else.
I mean, and that's 3 of their ults.
Oh, I got you back.
Yeah, all they have is Orisa Reaper.
We got a rally and a.
Don't see 9. Don't see 9.
That door. Yeah, we got.
Leave 1 on cart and go get those guys.
I'm on my way back. I'll stay on cart. I'll stay. Okay.
Alright, there you go. And probably stagger the Ash, too.
That's so
Got it.
fair.
I'll take it. It's Reaper.
It's a Reaper, dude.
Nice bubble.
Reaper low.
Reaper.
Reaper top.
Coming around.
Reaper low, Reaper low.
Reaper 1.
Reaper still low. Reaper's half.
Good off bubble.
Reaper's half. Can I get the meals?
That's an Orisa ult.
Ooh, I was able to do that. Oh, Reaper.
Yeah, I think that's map.
Wait. No, I was there.
Oh yeah, it's got to be the. It's got to be this one.
Play of game.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was.
Jedi worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got value.
Oh my goodness, you got value.
Yeah, I did.
All of the value.
All of the value indeed.
Yep. So anyway, you guys heading home?
Hey guys, we played like
Thomas, you know what that ult reminded me of?
huh.
That clutch 3K on King's Row.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
I need
That was,
All right.
that
Well, I'm
was
gonna go and
so
stop the streams and